Welcome back to Let's Play .hack GU Volume 4. So last time we beat up the Vol.4, and then it just kind of healed itself and ran. So that's not going to come back to bite us in the butt or anything later on. Well, I'm sure we're completely done with him. Where we did learn is that we need to go to Great Scheming Dark Realm, because through this area is going to be a path to get us to Net Slum. And that'll be nice, because apparently there's something we need in Net Slum in order to take out the Vol.4 once and for all. Or at least save Zilkova. I don't know, they were kind of ambiguous about the whole thing. I always like this dungeon type. I mean, I like that aesthetic, and that's probably the, it's probably the teenage Japanese fanatic in everyone. I do kind of like that they handled all the dungeons in so many different ways in GU. Because there are different floors, sure, and like the caves, you go down to the next floor, so you go to B2, B3, whatever. But then you get tile sets like this one, and instead of going to, like, underground, you move to a new block. So you're just in block 2, block 3, you're moving, you're still all horizontal, it's just a different area. I don't know, it's a neat way to handle a similar thing, but also give them more freedom to design dungeons. I gotta kick that pot. I completely forgot to kick that pot. Could have been important. Anybody in here? Got some chims. Okay, at this point, I don't think I need any more chims. I'm probably pretty good. They also introduced these warp points, which is kind of an interesting way of getting your way around a dungeon. So you can't just look at the map and kind of guess where you're going, or I don't know, it adds just a little bit more of interest instead of just, I'm gonna go through another door. I'm gonna find another guy. And then you got portals. And you have to remember what portal takes you where. Like, you get one every now and then that was kind of the whole floor was like a teleporter maze. Now, one thing that I am a little bit sad about is in Volume 4, none of the areas they send you to are the field areas. All of them are the dungeon types. Which, I mean, I guess they're trying to do a thing. Oh, there's also the little check mark on the map so you know where you came from. Helpful. Yeah, no field type areas in this Volume 4. Maybe they just wanted to keep it more epic, make it seem like you were doing stuff more underground. Below the scene, not just exposed to the world and everybody. Oh, this is the confusion one. This is where it gets bad. And this is where I start doing this. So I never get the thing. Okay, that's it for the room. We do not need more chims. I do kind of miss, and maybe they just wanted a more uniform experience, but I do kind of miss from the original quadrilogy the fact that the dungeons and fields were combined. So you had to run through a field in order to get to the dungeon. You know what? Alcade really wants this one dead. So let's just worry about this one. I'm not going to change back because Gun isn't going to be as good against these guys. Almost level 41. This is so neat, that, like, the mood that it sets is nice. With the light coming in the windows when you're running down like this. I wonder if they keep a consistent light source. So the light's coming in the left over here. Well, I want to kick this guy's butt. I need the exp. Leave me alone! Dang it. Fine, not like it's that big an advantage anyway. Man, I just did that. I don't want to waste my skill points doing the thing I just did again. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to keep it in mind, because who knows how this light works. Hey, I feel like if I was gonna do something like that, because going through the field, going through the whole field, and then going through the whole dungeon is kind of a lot. And one of the nice things about the fields and dungeons in the quadrilogy was you could skip the field if you knew where to go. So like you'd go in, you'd clear the field, and then you'd go do the dungeon. Like you'd go back to town, heal up, and then go in and do the dungeon. So they couldn't really handle the fields the way they handle them in GU. Which the fields in GU are kind of just more dungeons. Like they're there with their rooms and everything. Effectively, anyway. I think the desert fields were a little more open. But it's still always, it was still kind of the same thing, though. So I feel like if we were gonna do that, we would need like a more field-like field. And maybe that more field-like field could then lead its way into a more dungeon-like feel. That way we wouldn't even have to get rid of that. Like, you run around like a big old grassy area, and at the end of one of the grassy areas, there could be a little path going off the side. Just like how when you change areas in this dungeon, you just kind of keep walking in a straight line. You don't go downstairs, you don't go into a dungeon, you can just keep going. So maybe at one end, it'd be like the big chasm with a little bridge going across, and you just go across that little bridge and it takes you into the field dungeon. And then, like, you'd get fields in combination with each of the various dungeon types. Okay, so the light here is coming from the west. And that'd be neat. Be like real big old open area with still with the Japanese theme, like maybe that wall kind of thing around the outside edge of it or something. And then you get to one end when you finally find like the door to go in or whatever, and it'd take you into the actual building, and you'd be running around in here. Like you'd see the big building on one side or something. Like a big temple from outside. And then some of them, like the cave or whatever, there would have to be something just in the middle of the field. A little cave you could go in. Like, I don't know, man. I want to see, and I guess I also understand technological limitations at the time. Especially the original Quadrilogy. Like, that was early PS2 game. That was kind of rough to get out even what they got out. And I think it was neat what they got out. But I think what I'd like to see, really, is I want to see a game come out that takes advantage of, like, what current technology can do. Like, you're making the MMO that's taken over the world, that everybody's done everything for. I want to see, like, the craziest, biggest, most expansive areas. And you could still make them randomly generated, too. It'd be neat. So you just run into this massive area with all kinds of crap everywhere. Hills, valleys, forests, everything all spread out. All randomly generated. Man, that'd be nice. And then still give me my dungeons. Give me my dungeon-y dungeons. Okay, so I did not come in from here. Where am I? Yes, I came in from the left, so we're going through here. Oh, the ninja chims still exist, by the way. So you have if you have too many chims, the ninja chim will show up and say, I don't like that you have so many chims. Give me that Rengeki! Actually killed that guy without getting confused. I was a little surprised. Now we are for reals going that way after I break this jar. Anything else in here I can break? They don't let me break things. I wonder. I wonder if all east to west hallways are this type of hallway, and all north to south hallways are that other type of hallway. That way you can't completely mess with the direction the light's coming from. I'd keep my eye open for that, but I will forget. Okay, third block, so we gotta be getting there. Oh yeah, it's these little guys! And I got the right weapon out already too! They have armor, so you kinda want the heavy sword so you can break the armor. Gotta break that armor with the armor break. Look, I can only do so much, guys. No, that one's still alive. How dare you? You have no right. $142. I mean, when we started at 135 and the cap is 150, you think 142 is... Like, we only have 8 levels to go. And we are maxed. And hit all 3 of you. You don't have armor anymore, but this is still gonna hurt. Quit getting knocked away so far. I want to just, like, wail on you. The bigger enemies, they stay put. And I wish I was rich. Just pay somebody to make the GU game that I want. Not even GU, just make the dot hack game that I want. Usually this kind of thing I say like, crap, I'll do it myself. But like, that takes forever. I've been working on that stupid puzzle game for like a year. And that's just a stupid puzzle game. I just think it would be like making something like this on my own. It'd be my life's work. And it would probably end up being crappy. Because really, you can only expect so much from one person. Did he just cure himself? Look, I'd Rengeki him, but I gotta save my SP. Same to you, buddy. Anybody else in here? Nope. Looking good. Yeah, we're going north to south, and they got this one. With the light coming from the west. I don't like this. I don't like this fight. I'm gonna try to fight these guys with the weapon that I'm suited to fighting these guys with. Then I'm gonna do this and try to hit all 3 of them! Yeah, I did it. Oh, fine! Maybe this will kill the other guy. Nope, he's way the crap over there because he doesn't know what the crap he's doing. Little idiot. Now there are 2 fights in this room. What's up, guy? How you doing? You doing good? I'm not sure if you mind if I just kind of wreck you. Take out your armor there. Ah, maybe it'll kill both of them. Bad move. Did not kill both of them. Alright, so what do we got? We got more chims we don't need. Man gloves. Where am I going? Going down. Yeah, and we got this room again with the light coming in from the west. Hey you! Hey you, quit scooshing! Stutter stepping your sorry butt around. You're in the middle. This should hit everyone and be great. It was alright. Fine. Oh, that guy's still alive. But I wanted to juggle him forever. You had to make my bullets not hit him when he was in the air, when after he died. Oh, 2 to 3. So that's an awkward one. It's outside, but it's not the thing. What floor am I on? Because that's a boss. What are you weak to? I feel like it's gonna be broadsword. Oh no, they're both asleep. Whatever will I do? Man, you're bad at this, guy. I don't know how to wake him up. I'm sure I've got an item for it. Oh, there we go. I mean, I could beast gauge, I guess. Really? Twin blades? Twin blades are usually good for the weak little guys. I know what the block button does. Makes me block. I used my powers of deduction to figure that one out. Okay, so you may or may not remember what was mentioned before. Which yet we can look for the little corrupt data things. Yeah, east to west. Other way type. And we can leave. We're done. But yeah, this is Pi said we had to use our gate hacking or what have you in order to get here. Which I don't know why we can still do that. I thought that was an Avatar thing. But who knows? Maybe it wasn't. I forget. It's been a long time. Okay, it's in this room. I saw the zippies. Found it. Went the exact wrong direction. But they gave us a chance to go get the statue, so we can just head on in. What do you got, Data? Ooh, straight up net slum.
ようやくネットスラムにたどり着いたぜ。よし、ブリッジに行こ
う。We did it! We're back! Look at these weirdos. Guy's making me think. You guys are weird! You're making my brain work in ways that I find uncomfortable. Making me question things I thought I knew and understood! Okay, so these guys are all just kind of running around. Gimme, gimme. I feel you. Equipment shop! Yeah, you can buy stuff here. You don't need any of it. Don't bother. You can also sell stuff here. You don't need the money.
Keyakiはブリッジの端末でデータを調べろって言っていたな。よくわからねえけど。
状況認識プログラムを開始します。データ更新を確認中。
I guess maybe it has been down for a while.
データ更新を確認しました。データ推移異常が見つかりました。
Dang it.
異常の原因をサーチします。この解析には数日かかります。
Dang it.
数日だと時間かかりすぎだろ。
手こずってるようね。
I mean a little.
パイ。
あなたがエリアハッキングをしてくれたおかげでマクアヌとネットスラムを再接続することができたわ。端末の操作は私に任せて時間を短縮するように操作するわ。あなたは彼らと話をしてきたら？
え？彼ら？
あなたの仲間たちに声をかけてきたのよ。みんなこのネットスラムに集まってくれたわ。
I mean, what, do you think you came here alone? These people are following you like a hawk.
来てくれたのか。全員と話をしておこう。
Yeah, and you get to see everybody here, and they're all still here to help.
師匠もね、ハセオのことを聞いてザワールドに来たがってたよ。
Oh, teacher, by the way, that's what was his name? Sakisaka or something? Guy from Roots, the anime. If you just played the games, you have like no friggin' idea who Sakisaka is.
だけどリアルの都合がどうしてもつかなくって、行きたいと思う自分に呆れ、行けなくてがっかりしてる自分にびっくりってところだな。だって。
Sounds like something he'd say.
だから私が師匠の分までハセオをサポートするよ。
I like the way she was like using that deeper voice to mimic him. Yeah, we found him. Sort of.
ネットスラムを守るためにご自身がおとりになるなんて無茶なことを。
I've done worse.
ご視察などと嘘までついて。
楓。
いいえ、分かっています。こたびのことを月の木メンバーに打ち明けなかったのは 私たちを危険に巻き込むまいというご配慮なのでしょう。ですがあのお方の場合は私たちなどよりもよほど。
I don't talk for everybody else in Moontree, though I'm sure there's plenty of people that think he's a pretty cool guy.
お？
欅様の身が心配です。長谷尾殿、欅様のことを何卒お願いいたします。
I mean, I did. Hey, Coon!
長谷尾、ナブで頑張ってんだってな。
Good old Coon.
パイにいろいろ聞いてるぜ。調子はどうだ？俺の方は全然良くないんだよな。ザ・ワールド運営停止のおかげで女の子たちと連絡がつかなくなっちゃってさ。
If this is where you go to find people.
ゲームの切れ目が縁の切れ目というか。と。
If this is where you believe your only chance is.
クーンは相変わらずだな。
リアルでも最近いいことが全くないんだよな。GU 解散した後、メンバーの中で俺だけどこにも行き場がなくてな。パイはナブに転職してキャリアアップしてるし、
We annoyed her until ours did too.
ヤタは CC 社辞めたってトレーダーとか何かでもともと悠々自適に暮らしてるようなやつだし。
That sounds like something he'd do.
そういえばヤタの姿が見えないな。
あいつのことだ。またどこかで何か企んでるんだろう。
As he does.
まあ俺たちのことは置いといてだ。お前さ、単にゲームするために戻ってきたわけじゃないんだろう。
I mean, that much should be obvious given the fact that I just unlocked Netslum for everybody again.
俺も他のみんなもお前の力になりたくてここに来てる。どんどん頼ってくれよ。一人で抱え込まずにな。
I'm gonna solo everything! I mean, I probably could if I really wanted to, but that'd be unpleasant.
長谷尾さん、オーバンさんを助けるまで頑張りましょう。私も頑張ります。
Yeah, people we've already met, not quite as long an introduction.
アリーナから離れたせいでバトルの勘が鈍ったように思ってたんだけど、何回か戦ったらすぐ調子を取り戻せたよ。長谷尾、エリアに行くときは誘えよな。
That was like when I stopped playing Final Fantasy for like 3-4 months or whatever. I came back and went like, how do I attack? One dungeon I was good as new.
ネットスラムに来るのは久しぶりなんだぞ。
ネットスラムにいる人たちってサポートが必要そうじゃないものね。
They're kind of in their own little world.
長谷尾を手助けするためにたくさんの人たちが集まってくれてる。黄昏の旅団の頃のオーバンみたいに。
Oh man, Sakubo!
長谷尾兄ちゃん、
I always liked Sakubo.
ボー、元気だったか？サクの方も。
サクは最近出てきてくれないの。
そうか。サクはボーの心の中に宿った別人格でボーを守るために生まれた存在だ。
just in case you forgot.
策が出なくなったってことは、ボーはもうリアルで大丈夫なんだな。
ハセお兄ちゃんはアイナちゃんのお兄さんのことでここに戻ってきたんでしょ。僕が策を思うみたいにハセお兄ちゃんはあの人のことを思ってる。僕にできることなら何でも言ってね。策がいたら策もきっとそういうはずだから。
ボー、ありがとな。
言うわけあるか。うちがおらんと思ってふっとしたやろ。
Gotta watch for that camera transition so you can see that the hat flips so that the sun is pointed up now.
ところがどっこい、そうは問屋がうるさへん。あんたがエン様にちょっかいかけへんよ。見張っとかなあかんからな。
I'm gonna be honest, I like Saku as a character, but it would be really nice if she weren't so one note.
お前、策か。
そうや、他の誰やと思っとんねん、バカハセよ。ボーにはボーがしたいようにさせとくけどな。ボーがあんたを助けたい言うんならうちも邪魔せえへんわ。けどボー危ない目に遭わせたら承知せえへんで。
Nice that she's got real strong feelings for Bo, though.
それとエン様にひっつきすぎんなや。あ、今策が出てたよね。よかった。もう会えないかもって思ってた。
そうか。よかったな。
Speaking of Endurance,
エンデュランス、来てくれたのか。
違うよ。
え？
来てくれたのは君の方だよ、ハセオ。ああ、この時を僕はどんなに待ち焦がれただろう。このザ・ワールドへ、僕のもとへ、ついに。
really kinda wish Endurance weren't so one note either.
ハセオ、君は帰ってきてくれたんだね。
And it's frustrating because like Endurance had so much development and so much going on back in game 1. And then like as soon as you friggin' freed him from that ice or whatever that he encased himself in, it's just like, all right, well, all that complexity and crap that we had going on and now it's just this.
ああ、まあな。
ハセオ、君は僕の主だ。僕は君の剣だ。剣は主の意のままに。僕は君のために戦うよ。
ハセオさん。
アイナ、お前も来たのか。
ハセオさん、パイさんに話を聞きました。ハセオさんはすでに力を失っていたことを、兄さんを助けるためにナブで活動していたこと。
I mean, I wouldn't say I lost them. I know right where they are.
兄さんを見つけたこと。
ああ。
兄さん自身がリアルへの復帰を拒絶していて、それで兄さんの精神は戻ってこないのかもしれないと。
Not gonna stop me from trying.
聞きました。だからハセオさんは全て黙っていたのですか？私がショックを受けるからと。
Look, I make a lot of bad decisions, okay?
アイナ、お前がそんなことを考える必要はねえよ。んなことよりオーバンが戻ってきた時になんて言って出迎えるかってことを考えろ。任せろ。オーバンは俺が必ず連れ戻す。
ハセオさん、兄さんをお願いします。
これで全員と話をしたな。データの解析結果が気になる。よし、ブリッジに戻ってみよう。
I don't know if it's just because I don't know if it's because I'm using the Japanese language, which admittedly I think I like the characterization that the Japanese gives to the characters way more than the English one. No offense, of course, to the English voice actors who are still doing an amazing job. So I don't know if it's that or just the fact that you actually get to, like, talk to them and hear things, but, like, I find myself giving way more of a crap about, like, Aina and Shino's opinions than I did in the original trilogy. Like, no, they're actually, like, worried about this, and I want to help them out. Whereas, I don't know, in the original trilogy, I just could not bring myself to give a crap. I actively didn't like Shino.
ちょうどいいタイミングね。今、データ解析が終わったところよ。こんなに早く済んだのはあなたのおかげね、ハセよ。
I'm a helper.
俺の？
あなたがナブで基礎調査を積み重ねてきたことが、このデータ解析の短縮につながったのよ。さてと、解析結果について説明するわね。
So they make it sound like Haseo did a whole lot of, like, really big work, but it's not quite that flattering.
前に言ったこと覚えてる？ザ・ワールドが今不安定な状態にあると。あなたが戦ったベガルタは自立制御できなくなったザ・ワールドが生んでしまった混沌の産物。滅びゆく世界に歯向かい、それでも生き延びようとあがく存在。
なんだっていい。あの化け物を倒すにはどうすればいいんだ。
ハセオ、これを使いなさい。
これは
ザ・ワールドの崩壊を食い止めるプログラムよ。
Oh, heck yeah.
いつの間にこんなものを。
それもあなたのせいか。
Not as much as you'd think. I mean, I don't want to diminish. It's mostly just kind of a one-off line that you hear later on that kind of puts into a little better frame what all work was actually happening and who was doing what work. So I don't want to, like, I also don't want to diminish the work Haseo did, because he has been working really friggin' hard over this past year.
あなたがナブで積み重ねた基礎調査をもとにして作られたものよ。ザ・ワールドの歪みによって生まれた怪物なら、その歪みを少しでも強制することで力を弱められるはず。
わかった。こいつを使えばいいんだな。
ちょっと待って。ベガルタの現在の居場所も割り出すわ。一つ知らせておくわね。世界のデータの崩壊が加速度的に進み始めている。この分だと当初想定したよりもずっと早いタイミングでザ・ワールドリビジョン2は消滅する確率が高いわ。
I keep talking when I think they're done talking, and they just took an awkward pause.
わかった。時間がない。急がねえと。 シグマサーバー神錆びる没落の廃墟島に行こう。
And once again, we return to town. Only this time, we have a program and a keyword. We're gonna go punch that Vagolta right in its ugly face. Nobody's standing here anymore, but that's because we can invite him to our party. Look at all them people. I mean, except Yada and Zelkova and Pi, which Pi is busy. We know Pi is busy. Zelkova's busy. We know Zelkova's busy. Yada's just being a butt. But yeah, otherwise we're good, and we can invite pretty much everybody, so that's cool. So until next time, everyone, when we go track down that Vagolta, and we friggin' get Zelkova back!